In this video, I'll give you a month 6 update on my new dividend stock portfolio. As a quick reminder, back in March of this year, I started a new dividend stock portfolio where I invest $1,000 each month into dividend stocks. And after 6 months, I've invested a total of $6,023.47. These are 16 companies that I chose to invest as part of my dividend stock portfolio, their average cost per share at the time of my purchase, the number of shares that I purchased in each company, and my total investment in each company, which is just average cost multiplied by number of shares. In the next column, current price, I plugged in the current prices of each of the stocks that I own and any dividends that I've received so far from each company. This column calculates the current value of each of my investments, and the next two columns show whether or not I'm making a profit or loss on each of the companies that I've invested in. Looking at this table overall, there are a couple of different things that stand out to me now. The first thing is that out of 16 companies that I've invested in my dividend portfolio, only 4 of those companies are seeing negative returns. And all these companies are highlighted in red colors in the last two columns. So the companies are BMW, BP, UPS, and Volkswagen. So 4 out of 16 companies having a negative return means that 25% of the companies that I selected are down in value and another 75% are up in value. And when we look at the companies that went down in value, the actual losses are not that large. The highest losing company is UPS at negative $58.53 so far. And if we sum all the losing companies together, so let's use the sum function, add these two, and then add these two, we get a total of negative $111.95 from 4 companies that are losing in value so far. And now let's combine the companies that have gained in value. So it's going to be 12 different companies, starting with these two. Let's add another ones here, and the last one, Verizon. So out of the 12 gaining companies, I'm up by $644.33. And everything combined, we get a return of $532.38 on a $6,000 investment, which is 8.8% return. So now let's focus on some of the companies that have increased in value. From the dollar perspective, the best performing company is Stanley Black & Decker, which has increased in value by $189.37. Some other companies that I wanted to call out were Clorox, which increased in value by $87.24, 3M Corporation, which increased in value by $84.32, and ADP, which increased in value by $70. In terms of the percentages, the best performing company was 3M Corporation, which increased in value by 45.2%. Then comes Avalon Bay, which increased in value by 30.4%. Then Stanley Black & Decker at 20.2%. And Coca-Cola at 20%. So despite the 4 companies that are losing money so far, I'm quite happy on the overall performance of my dividend stock portfolio, as I'm making 8.8% return in just 6 months on a $6,000 investment. And if you started watching my videos back in March and invested in the same companies, you would also see 8.8% return on your investment so far. But don't worry if it's your first time on my channel, and don't think that you missed out on the investments, because I'll continue investing $1,000 each month going forward. And I'll show you all of my investments in my YouTube videos. It's never too late to start investing. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I'll continue giving you a monthly update on my dividend stock portfolio, regardless of if my stocks are down or up in value. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.